Priya grew up in both India and Malaysia and describes her childhood as a bit chaotic. She also spent 3 years living in the United States when her mother was studying there. She says she was a quiet child who loved watching TV.
I decided to come to Australia because it's a great country. I've heard a lot of good things about the country. It's very multicultural. It's got great universities, especially for what I wanted to do, which was business. Where I live now is actually an apartment. It's very close to uni as well. It's also very close to my work, so it's extremely convenient. I've got 2 wonderful housemates from Norway. Riff is also living here. We're just in the phase of sort of moving everything in, so it looks a little messy. I met Riff in Malaysia. We decided to come to Australia, which is probably one of the best choices we've made. To relax, I like talking to my flatmates, being on the laptop, watching movies, TV shows, talking on the phone. I work full-time at Datacom. I'm a customer service representative, but I would love to join an organization like United Nations. That would be my goal, but I don't think that's going to happen. If I had a choice, I would definitely live in Australia. I like the fact that it's very laid back, it's very tolerant. You can just sort of, be yourself.
Like, you can't provide a ticket by 6 people.
I love doing volunteer work because it's something that's very close to my heart. I really think that I've been very privileged in my life, so I just believe that it's time to sort of return that goodness that I've had. I'm going to volunteer for Writing for the Disabled. The sort of work I'm going to be doing today would be spending time with a child with Down syndrome, providing them with a lot of attention.
Hi Priya, I'm Nicole. How are you?
Well, I'm good, thank you.
That's good. Welcome to RDA.
Thank you.
My role at RDA Tall Timbers is staff coach, and the other part of my job is to actually run writing sessions. Okay Priya, this is one of our shirts that you can wear today.
It's a lot warmer than what I'm wearing.
We'll go for a walk around and I'll show you the centre.
Great.
Okay. This tells you what's going to happen today. We've got our...
Since I've come to Australia, I haven't had a chance to pursue these sort of activities, so this is a really great opportunity for me.
And Matthew needs lots of encouragement and high fives when he does something good and just confidence building, okay? So you'll be able to talk to him along those lines.
Well, this organisation provides riding on or any horse-related activities to people with disabilities. And we cater for somewhere between 1,500 and 1,700 riders.
When we're walking with Matthew, is it going to be a...
She's just blowing her nose.
Okay.
We couldn't do without the volunteers. We have probably about 1,700 volunteers in the state, and they're dedicated and they don't let us down. And they come every time, and we rely on them.
Okay, so I'm just going to introduce you to Mary. Priya, this is Mary.
Hi,
Priya. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So Mary's going to be leading Angel, and you'll be walking alongside Angel with Matthew.
Okay. How long have you been doing this for?
Well, I've been a volunteer for 18 years with Tall Timbers, and I thoroughly enjoy it. You have the interaction with the children, plus you have the bonus with the horses. So if you like animals, you get both, which is great.
Okay, so Angel's over here.
And be as close to the horse as possible.
Yep, and just stay in front of her shoulder. It's all right.
Who's that?
Who's that? That's the cameraman.
Hello, cameraman.
Hello, cameraman.
They just love being on the horses and just having a go. And, it's an experience that a lot of them don't get to do.
For the first time in their life, they are higher than you and I. They're looking down at us instead of always having to look up. They get this look of wonderment, really, in their eyes many times. And I think it's a personal growth thing for everybody, including us as people being involved, trying to help out.
Every day, every lesson, there is something that makes you smile about what you've done. And that's just the best thing of all. Okay, Matthew, here we go. Planting flowers.
I think Matthew's favourite task was picking up the flowers and planting it in the sponge sort of object. Yeah, he had a lot of fun doing them and he did a great job. Good job, Matthew. High five. When Matthew was given a ball, and the ball had various numbers on the corners, and he would then throw the ball, and the number which came up, that would be the amount of steps that the horse had to take, and Matthew would count along to the number of steps. He did a wonderful job. He's great with numbers, and we had a great time. High five.
Well done.
I got along very well with Matthew personally. I honestly think he did like me, and we had a great time. I think he was a bit wary on the horse. He felt like he was falling off a little bit.
I fall down.
You're falling down? I've got you. You won't fall down, don't worry. Okay? Okay? But I think we managed that problem and ended up having a great time.
Yeah, I did it.
Yes, you did. You did a great job.
You did it.
It's marvellous to see Priya wanting to volunteer with this group, and she is obviously enjoying it. And I think that's great, and I think the other volunteers who are regulars with us appreciate and did appreciate, I think, Priya's involvement.
Priya went well, yeah. She was open to everything that we asked her to do, and she was confident around the horses, so that's always good. And she had a good rapport with Matthew by the end of the session, so that was good.
Bye, Priya.
Bye, Matthew.
And Matthew was saying her name, so she must have done well. Every day, every rider gives you some reason to come back, and that's why we stay. We come for the horses, but we stay for the kids. It's just fun.
It's a great organisation. I think it's doing a lot of good for kids with disabilities. Did you have fun today, Matthew?
Yes.
Yes? I would definitely think about doing more with them in the future. Once I'm free during December, hopefully I can come here on Saturdays and maybe ride the horse myself one day.
Looks like Priya really made Matthew's day. Up next, I'm going to try and find the answer to a question I've always wondered about. What exactly do girls do on a girls' day out? We'll find out after the break.